Now we turn to other news, chiefly the U.S. economy. President Obama held a news conference this morning at the White House. A lot of the questioning focused on unemployment and the very public show of anger building around the country. Our chief White House correspondent, Chuck Todd, was there.
Where are the jobs? With growing disillusionment toward Wall Street and Washington as the backdrop, President Obama tried to show some empathy.
I think people are frustrated, and the protesters are giving voice to a more broad-based frustration about how our financial system works.
But he also defended the decisions he made to save the financial industry.
I used up a lot of political capital, and I've got the dings and bruises to prove it, in order to make sure that we prevented a financial meltdown and that banks stayed afloat.
And he responded to a question about why no one on Wall Street has gone to jail.
A lot of that stuff wasn't necessarily illegal. It was just immoral or inappropriate or reckless.
The goal for this press conference was to sell his $450 billion jobs plan. But the president spent much of his time explaining why he can't get it passed.
So there may be some skepticism that I personally can persuade Republicans to take actions in the interest of the American people. But that's exactly why I need the American people to try to put some pressure on them.
And he blamed Congress for the country's skepticism about Washington.
Until they see Congress actually putting country ahead of party politics and partisanship, they're going to be skeptical, and it doesn't matter how many times I preach to them.
Minutes before the president entered the East Room, House Speaker John Boehner asked his own question.
Well, Mr. President, why have you given up on the country and decided to campaign full-time instead of doing what the American people sent us all here to do?
While he didn't address the question directly, the president denied he was trying to pull a Harry Truman.
If Congress does something, then I can't run against a do-nothing Congress. If Congress does nothing, then it's not a matter of me running against them. I think the American people will run them out of town.
The White House is pulling out all the stops to try to fix their economic brand these days, even using the Clinton card tomorrow. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton guest hosts the president's Jobs Council meeting, Brian.
All right, Chuck Todd at the White House tonight. Chuck, thanks for that.